Welcome to episode 2 of Back to the Bubble. In our last video, we covered the measures that the university have put in place to make campus safe. But with term starting just next week, we thought we would ask the Vice-Chancellor of Teaching, Rachel Thompson, what measures are going to be put in place for teaching on campus.
What we'll be doing is offering 3 different types of activity. So firstly, it'll be the in-person teaching. You know what to expect from that. We will also have some virtual online interactive teaching sessions. And what we've done over the summer is we've rolled out Microsoft Teams. So we should have a much better platform than we had in the spring when we had to go online really quickly. And then the third type of sessions that you might have will be what we're calling the on-demand lectures. So those are there for you to watch on demand as you want. We have actually changed the timetable system. So it will be colour coded and it will indicate whether the session is in person and it's got a room, whether it's live interactive, and it will also show the on-demand sessions. You should expect what you would normally get for student support. It's just that some of it might have to be online. So one-to-one support for dissertations, for projects, etc. will still be available. Our staff might have different availabilities at different times as well. So hopefully people will appreciate that a meeting might not be in person, it might be online, but the staff will still be there to support you.
So, can you tell us what's happening with exams this term?
So I think it's fair to say that the chances of us being able to put 1,000 students into an exam hall in January are remote. And therefore we have taken the decision to move the exams to be online in January. Obviously for semester 2, May, June is a long way away, and hopefully we'll be able to do something different at that time.
What would be the effect on teaching if there were to be a local lockdown?
So obviously we need to see what the government guidance is as time moves forwards. What I will say is that our plans are flexible. So, and we've said that to students many times throughout the summer. So if we need to go fully online in the event of some sort of lockdown, we can. So hopefully your studies won't be interrupted. Obviously, in some disciplines that's easier than others, where you'd be missing practical classes or studios, so that hopefully we will be able to catch up some of that activity throughout the rest of the academic year.
Alongside dedicated teaching spaces, the university also has a wide range of study spaces available for students. With the largest of these being the library, we asked the Director of Library Services, Emma Walton, what measures they have in place there.
The library will be open from 8:30 on Monday morning. We're open until 2 a.m, so 2 a.m. opening back, but we have got quite a considerably reduced capacity. So we've got about 450 spaces. Again, like I said, all individual. We've kept them in their spaces though, so silent study will remain silent. The quiet studies downstairs remain quiet. So you've still got that choice of where to go, but it might be a little bit harder to try and find a space because of the reduced capacity. What we've had to do is limit it to individual study. So we were really pleased that the library was used for group work, for working independently but together, but we can't do that anymore. We've got to maximise the amount of space we've got. So we've put a range of measures in place to make sure that we're as safe as we can be. The biggest thing is that we want everyone to wear their face coverings. So face coverings are required in large indoor buildings, and this is one of them. So everywhere you are in the library, you need to wear your face covering. The only places that you don't have to wear one is when you're eating or if you're in a booked room. Apart from that, you need to be in the library with your face covering. What we've also done is we've got lots of stickers and signs. Please pay attention to them. They will explain what you need to do. And the floor stickers will kind of give you an opportunity to wait. So the shelves, we've opened up the shelves so you can come and take your books out. Please don't touch as many as you can, just really be focused. But there are stickers through the shelves to kind of wait in case there's somebody in front of you, so we're not all bunching up and we keep our distance from everybody. So I think the main thing is that there's resources for you, but we've done everything we can, but we really want you to just do your very best to adhere to the guidance. We don't want to police this space. It's just a space for you to do your study, find your resources, all of those sorts of things that the Spotter University Library is for students. So just please, come and use us, but be aware there might be some delays, there might be some queues. We're absolutely doing our best to help, and we'll try and manage that.
Where in-person teaching is possible, it'll look very different this year. We spoke to the Head of Health and Safety, Neil Budworth, about the measures that have been put into place in our teaching spaces.
So the teaching spaces. Secondly, all the ventilation has been changed to drive fresh air through rather than recirculating. You'll be brought in a particular way. The lecturer will be at a distance, and you'll be required, and your colleagues will be required to wear face coverings. And all those things together will help you to stay safe.
The university is obviously hoping that as much in-person teaching can take place as possible, but this will require students to follow the rules that are in place in order to ensure that face-to-face teaching can continue. Sophie, Bracher, LSUTV.